Welcome to another lesson of Microsoft Excel. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about the date functions in Microsoft Excel. Well, this is a really easy and simple lesson of Microsoft Excel. So we're going to go through all of them one by one by starting from today and then ending with date minus 5 days. Okay, so first off, we're going to know what the date function is. So the date function helps you to find out the date of your, let's say, a recent which you're working on and you want the date on it, so you can just use the formula of today or the day, okay, and then find out the formulas or find out the dates and exact time of the specific time you're working on it, or maybe let's say even a specific day you're working on it and you want it. So first off, we can just go through them one by one. Okay, so if you want to find out the date of today, or where the you want, let's say you want your date right now on the recent worksheet which you're working on. So what you're going to do is type in equal just today and then just close the bracket. Okay, open and close. Well, that is it. And then just press enter and you will see that the recent date or the day like which I'm working on. So this is 2/19 2023. So this is the date today, and you don't have to worry about it because when you open up the worksheet again, it will update the time on itself because it is related to the CMOS battery of your PC, and it will just like update the time according whenever you open it up. Now what we're gonna do is type in another formula which is gonna be now. So if you want the exact time, just type in equal now, open and close. Well, that is it. You don't need to put in a preference or anything, just open and close the bracket and let's just hit enter. So you can see that this is 2/19 2023. It's 1:58. Okay, so if you make it a bit bigger, you might even find out what AM or PM it is. So well, that is it. If you see some hash issues or errors which you see, just like make the size a bit bigger and you will see that it will find out the time, okay, and the hashes will not be there anymore. So now I'm gonna do is find in the day, and what I'm gonna do next is find the month, and then we're gonna find in the year. So if you want to do that, just type in day for the dates. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is type in equal day and then open the parentheses and then serial number, which is gonna be this, the reference, close the bracket, hit enter. My bad. What we're gonna do is type in equal, okay, day, open the parentheses, hit enter, and then I'm gonna do is select this. Okay, after I select this, close the bracket. Well, that should work. Why isn't it working? Maybe let's see, we got some issues right over here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just type in equal day and then select it, close the parentheses, hit enter. Well, this should not be in a value error, but let's do it again. Let's try it again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just type in day. Well, this should work, but it's not working. I don't know why. Day, and then okay, let's not even just type in like that. Day, open the bracket, and then serial number B10, close the bracket. Well, why is this value error? So if you see a value error like this, well, this might be a problem here. So I'm gonna do is type in, let's say, 2 right here, hit enter. So now you can see that 3 has appeared right up. Okay, my bad, because there was March. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is type in or equal to month, open the parentheses, this one, close the parentheses, hit enter. You might see a value error. What you can do is just change in some of the data right over here, which is gonna be slashes, hit enter, and then I'm gonna do is type in this one, let's say 2. So you can see that 2/3/2021 right now. Now what I'm gonna do is type in equal and then year for year, serial number, close the parentheses, hit enter. You will see a value error. If there's a problem, help on this error, you can ask for help, or you can just edit some of the data which we already have here, which is gonna be, let's say, make this 12. Okay, now you can see that 12/12 to 2022. Okay, so that is the year. Now if you want the exact date, you can also find that by just typing in equal and then date, equal date, and then year, month, and day. So first off, what we're gonna do is type in the year. Let's say this one, and then comma, and then the month, comma, and then the day. And then after that, close the parentheses, hit enter, and you can see that the date will be appeared or will be visible right over here. So this is like really easy, right? So you don't have to worry about anything. Next, what I'm gonna do is add or subtract days. So if you want to do that, what you're gonna do is just, let's say we need 5, right? Let's say 5, my bad, 5, 5. Okay, so as it is done, control X right over here, well, that is the date. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right over here is equal to which is gonna be, let's say, this one, or maybe this one. Okay, and then plus this one. Well, that is it. Hit enter. You might see an error, so I'm gonna do is type in 12, let's say this one, and you will see that the date has been changed to 12 now. Now I'm gonna do the same thing right over here. Let's do this, equal date minus equal. So I'm gonna do is select and then minus this one. Well, that is it, how you can deduct the dates, or deduct how you can do that. So if you want edate, that is also doable. So I'm going to do the same thing right over here. So I'm going to do is type in equal edate, and then what we're going to do is select the date, open parentheses, and then select the date. After selecting that, comma, after comma, then what I'm going to do is select this one, close the parentheses, hit enter, and you will see that is the e date of it. Okay, that's like 10 months. And next, what I'm going to do is type in, let's say, another one, which is going to be equal e date, and then select the cell again, or select the date which is given, comma, again this one, close the parentheses, hit enter. So that is it for how you can, like, okay, my bad, what you're gonna do next is let's say comma, and then like open the parentheses, close the parentheses, and then you will see that this is how it's gonna work. Let's say 10 days, hit enter, and now you can see that this is a lot different now. Okay, so that's gonna depend on the or cells or the data which you entered before. So that is how you're gonna do that. If you want to subtract years, that, well, that is also doable. So what you're gonna do is type in equal. So if you want it to be like, let it be minus, okay, equal, and you will see that that is the e date. And now what I'm gonna do is type in, let's say I'm gonna do the same thing again. So what I'm gonna do first is, again, equal e date, open the parentheses, and then start date. So the start date is this one. So after the start date, what I'm going to do is put in a comma and then the months. Okay, so it needs to be the months. Let's say 5 months, close the parentheses. Okay, or maybe we can do another thing, which is going to be, let's say that's like 12 months. Okay, so if you add 12, okay, so I'm gonna do is close the parentheses, hit enter, so that is gonna be the e date. Okay, 12 months later. But if you want like 2 years, so just type in 24, and that's gonna give you 2 years. Okay, 2 years of e date. And then if you want like minus values, so let's minus 10 months, or like minus 12, so that is 1 year. So I'm gonna do is type in enter, and then you will see that that will be the, let's add time, so that is gonna be the e date of minus 10 years from this. Okay, so that is how you will be able to do the date function in Microsoft Excel. Well, all of them are e date, date, year, month, and then we can also do other sums and basics. So that is how you will be able to use the date function in Microsoft Excel. And hope you guys understood everything, and thank you for watching this video.